Hello, and welcome to an introductory 1 to 2 shot for the tabletop role-playing game Pathfinder 2nd Edition called Menace under Otari. I am Tyler, and I will be the host for this adventure. I am joined by Jaxon.
Hello, I'm playing Gerald McDuck. It's a ranger.
Brian.
Hi, I'll be playing Hansel Dullwick, the witch.
Eyan.
I will be playing Nolak, the cleric, since we're doing that.
Oh, sorry. Monty, you want to finish it up?
Yeah, and I'll be playing Heap Crumble, the fighter.
Sorry, I should have asked that last time.
You did catch us off guard, but we'll roll with it.
I appreciate the rolling with it. Sorry about that, guys. But
Keep
yes,
us on our toes.
there you go. Remember who you are. It's been 2 weeks. Welcome back to the realm of Galarian in the small seaside town of Otari. The heroes are trying to solve the mystery of missing fish on the Otari fishery and have encountered some resistance along the way. We rejoin our intrepid heroes after they fought off a group of vicious undead, and its now unguarded treasures are free for the taking. So, you guys have got a little beat up, but the undead are all dead, back to being, the dead state. There's some stuff to loot around here, and I'll let you guys take it over from there.
Ow.
Oh, Heap.
You did heal me at the end.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
I'm not as low as it may seem. I'm at 15 of 22, but I was at 5.
Okay.
One thing I do want to go ahead and call out real quick. I forgot to mention this last time. Just for a future reference, anything has a basic skill check for damaging abilities. Basic always means critical success is double damage, success is damage, failure is half damage, critical failure is no damage. That is a basic check for damage.
Feels like a spell thing because I don't want that.
Yeah,
doesn't make sense
for
me.
spells. Sorry,
spells. I have a spear. I'm like, that just does damage if I hit or not.
I'm pretty sure I said that a failure was no damage, and that was incorrect last time. So just wanted to clear that up right now. If you have anything that says a basic check for spells, that will be always that standard array of range of success.
Huge.
Word.
Huge. Jinx, you both owe me sodas.
Triple Jinx. Then. Okay, damn.
I want to look at the tombs.
Yep. Yeah, so we are So, as you guys kind of explore and look through the sarcophagi and empty coffins, you will find a Everlight crystal. It is a small, handheld glowing crystal that just continually emits light. It kind of looks like a little fire inside the crystal, but there's no heat coming off of it, and you can't put it out. You also find a shield. It is this polished steel shield that is carved to have the face of a roaring lion on it. It's not anything special magically, but it's definitely it's someone spent some time making this look extra pretty, and you could probably sell it for a pretty penny.
Perfect.
And that will be all that you guys find in this room besides bones and dust and old loincloths.
The bones, do they have marrow in them?
One way to find out, but
I snap a bone over my knee.
I had no idea what marrow looks like, so I want to say yes, there is marrow inside of it.
It's like some gray matter on the inside.
We're gonna move on from that one. Just move past it. But yeah, so you have this Everlight crystal and a roaring lion shield.
Gerald, why did you want the marrow?
To appraise how old the bones are. You fucking sicko!
No, I didn't know. Wait, no.
Yeah.
I did not know you could do that. That's crazy.
I mean, it's food perishes. And this is technically food, but I wouldn't eat it.
Coming from you, Gerald, I would.
Good clarification there.
Surprised.
Can I cast? It's a cantrip. Can I cast detect magic on the Everlight crystal to see what Is it just emitting light, or does it have any other special properties?
Yeah. I look up the stat block for detect magic because I do not recall what that does. Yeah, so detect magic only tells you if there is the presence or absence of magic. It doesn't actually tell you what there is. Kind of trade off of it being a cantrip is you get less information than you would in the 5th edition spell.
Mm-hmm.
But you are aware that yes, there is magic coming from this crystal. It is some kind of magical nature.
Okay. Look at the rest of the party. It is, in fact, it is magical. And then I look over at Heap Crumble's arm that's just slowly setting back into place. And just like, oh my god, that's so weird to see. Ugh.
I could use assistance if that's not the voice. Shit.
Do you want me to help set the arm for you?
That would be really nice.
All right. Can I use a medicine check?
Yep. You have a healer's kit, right?
I do also have a healer's kit. I was just gonna raw finger.
So you do have to have a healer's kit to do any kind of.
Yeah.
Heap Crumble is getting raw fingered right now.
We are playing raw tonight.
Crazy.
But yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check, please.
Just fucking WWE
that's a
suplexes me
19.
through the sarcophagus.
19?
Yeah, 19.
Yep. Yeah, so Heap Crumble gets back 2d8 hit points. Go ahead and either of you can roll that if you want.
All right. So breathe out. All right. You can roll them. I trust you more.
Okay. Where are my D8s? There it is.
I'll roll them.
I have 5.
Yep. So Heap Crumble gets 5 hit points back.
Basically all my health back that I needed.
There you go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Awesome.
All it took was 10 minutes of time.
Yeah.
And a bit of raw fingering, apparently.
Yeah. Does anybody want to use the shield that we found?
I could definitely carry it, but I can't really use it.
It's not for me. Not at all.
Gerald?
I need my hands to shoot my bow and arrow.
Okay. Well, I'll just.
I can carry it though if you don't want to.
No, I'll carry it. I'll carry it.
You're strong enough to carry it.
I will take a sip of booze. And we'll just mark a shield. And I'll write that in my notes.
Yep, as long as you guys have that recorded for both of those items, decide who's carrying what.
I got them both.
You are free to head back to the surface, sell your loot, rest up a little bit more, or just keep plowing forward. There are many more things to see in this dungeon.
I'm feeling okay. People casting the voodoo, do you need to get some of that back?
Okay, well, it's magic, but...
What is that?
It's magic.
Voodoo feels like the wrong word.
Huh?
I'm fine. I didn't use any. I'm still good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go too.
I will lead us out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone take point. There is coming back into that split you guys left last time. The barricade that you guys all kind of pushed through is still there.
It's deconstructed.
It's deconstructed. It's set aside in like neat little piles of sticks and boards and such. But the remaining paths now are off to what is now your left side is the spider nest where you just killed that giant spider. And dead ahead of you is the corridor continues on and further down into the depths, into the dark. And as you guys approach farther down the corridor, what you do see is a rock face off to your side. And so, this is about a 10-foot tall ledge you have here. You guys want to try to climb up and see what's on the other side. You do see a door that is on the top of this cliff.
Anyone want me to throw them up there?
I will climb. No, thank you. I appreciate it. But your arm was just healed, so I'll just climb.
I can use my feet.
I'm just gonna climb. I'm gonna go. I start climbing.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a athletics check, please.
Athletics. That's an 8.
Yep. So yeah, you
That's
try
my
to get some
plus.
purchase, but you don't. You don't quite make it up there.
Fuck.
I think
Okay.
for the say everyone wants to go ahead and give me an athletics check to try to climb this.
Alright, we'll go feet
Can I
first.
use Tangle Vine to like I don't know, pull myself up there with it?
What does that spell do, please?
It does. I might be
17d6
bullshitting a
damage
little
to
bit.
goblins. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that'd be
does.
crazy.
It does everything he's trying not to do.
A vine appears from thin air, flicking from your hand and lashing itself to a target. Attempt a spell attack roll against the target. It doesn't say anything about like latching on or.
Okay, so it's not really grabbing. It's kind of come out and flick him in the nose and then come back again. Is what I'm gathering from that. So probably not, but definitely a good thought.
Then yeah, I'll just climb this then.
Okay.
26 on my athletics check.
Yeah, so not only do you climb this, you kind of like one hand just like scamper up, like kind of waving with one hand. You know, I'm not sure how would Heap climb that, because that was a critical success to climb that.
Seeing as I have a cast on one foot and a broken arm, very creepily, it's just.
Yeah,
Hell.
yeah, that was a critical success to climb. Good job, to our friend Heap.
Almost leaves like a
13?
Looney Tune trail going up.
13. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll make it up as well. Not as quite as easily or creepily as Heap did, but yes, you'll make it up.
Deli just climbs after me, just with its little spider leg, just skittering up the wall.
Skittering. I like it.
All
right.
2.
Yeah, Gerald, Gerald doesn't actually make it up either. Gerald and Nolak are kind of struggling to get purchase on this rock face.
Y'all got it.
All
We'll
right.
wait down here.
Me
I'll
and
go look at these
Hansel.
boxes.
Boxes.
So if you guys want to drop a rope or something like that, then you can help them up.
No.
I think for the okay. So Nolak and Gerald are down the ground, 10 feet down the ground. But Hansel and Heap, let me take care of you two first. The
Please
ancient
do. Put
wooden
me
door. So this is ancient wooden door in front of you. Closed but unlocked. Do you guys want to open it up?
I licked the door.
I was
The
gonna
door.
say, can we
Uh,
knock on it or like try to see if
It
it's
tastes
trapped or
old.
anything?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay. What's? Oh, it's just a perception check.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just at the top there. Yep.
I did a 10
yeah.
survival.
That is a 17 plus. Where is it?
Should be at the very top.
Oh,
right
wait,
under-
there it is. Plus 4.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's a 21.
Yeah. So both of you with the 10 survival and the 24 perception, one of which was a little more perceptive than the other.
I got a splinter.
Yeah, you're like, ow!
On your tongue, you lick the door. That's on you. Yeah,
sharp
no,
teeth.
there's no traps, nothing you can see. It's just unlocked, but it has been shut. It's been shut for a while. But nothing devious here.
With the 21 perception, is it a open or a push? Is it a pull or a push door?
Yeah.
100% a push door.
I pull it.
Hansel sees you just like pulling, is just like, Heap, move, please. Heap, move, please.
All right.
And,
All right.
and I just kind of just saddle and kind of like hip check to the side and open the door.
Okay. The ancient wooden door creaks open on rusty hinges, revealing a ruined chamber.
Oh.
Mold and rot stain every surface. On the far side of the room is a stone statue of a giant squid, its tentacles reaching toward an altar in the center of the chamber. The scum covers almost everything, but it hasn't touched the silver bowl sitting atop the stone altar. The water in the bowl is perfectly clear.
Good fucking luck.
Yeah,
That's really shiny.
yeah, it looks like it's trying to grasp the bowl of water, right? Yeah, I kind of walk over to the bowl.
Yep. And if you want, you can give me a religion check to figure out what this bowl is representing, what this room is for.
Okay, +1 to religion. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't have a +1.
Oh wait, that's performance, not religion. No, it's still a +1. Okay. That is. I just danced in front of the bowl. That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, that is exactly what you had to get. Actually, you identify this
Break
as
it
a
down.
Yeah. Shaking
This-
ass in front of the bowl.
what an offering. I like it.
Yeah.
This is a shrine to Gozra, the god of nature and fury of the ocean.
Jesus. No, I mean Gozra.
Oh.
Gozra, yeah.
I kind of look over, and see that our cleric friend isn't up here, and I kind of just lean over the part that we had to climb over.
What a mistake.
Gozert, is that a good name?
Oh, no.
Is that a good god or not a good god, cleric friend? You know about
I don't know.
gods. Oh, I mean that's your thing, right? You know
Ian
about
doesn't know.
gods.
Yes, you
As
do.
a ranger, would I know?
I will say that as a cleric of a god, that you would probably be aware of the name of Gozra at least. You would know that is it's a natural god. Like he's not looking at people. He's looking at for nature, but he is like not. He's not malevolent. He's a benevolent god. You would know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the name I've probably heard of it before. I
Yeah.
just don't do anything that he would not like. Or
Why
they
is
would
his
not
face
like.
not squishy?
Oh
You will be
man.
there in a second. Give me a minute.
You're asking a Catholic about Vishnu right now, man.
Yeah.
I kind of go back over and I pick up that bowl and
You pick up the bowl.
you say it like
The
that.
silence
Oh
was
no, you
so-
already said it.
I'm
The
making sure
silence
I
was so loud.
actually conveyed the fact there is water in this bowl.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, making sure you pick up this bowl is like almost to the brim with water.
Is it like a heavy bowl or like hand? Like in my hands?
It would be like this is a big like think of a salad bowl, kind of like not
Okay.
huge, but like you wouldn't be eating your cereal out of it,
Okay. And it's like an octopus reaching out for the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just turn, you see, just Heap patting its face.
Heap, it's made out of stone. I'm gonna I'll pick up the bowl and
Pick up the bowl?
and give it the water. I
Chug.
guess is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna drink it. That'd be crazy. But like,
Potter.
Okay.
is it like holding it or is it like?
So the altars, the bowl is just resting on top of the altar. The tentacles aren't really reaching out for it as much as they're just extending out into the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I misunderstood. Then I guess.
Yeah, I might have. That text block might not have been the most descriptive. I'll make sure I actually.
Yeah, it's not like it's
conveyed that.
asking for an offering. It's just
It does say reaching
Omnipresent.
toward an altar. Yeah, the intention is not that it's like trying to get an offer. This is just like bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
it's more
hands clasped.
indicating. Yeah, the tentacle is more like indicating, not like give to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the bowl down. I don't want to fuck up anything that's going on with this situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything like else in this room indicating like good to give water or like is there? I don't know.
I would
Yeah,
drink.
there is no other. No, this is just a very simple little altar. It might have been a part of something bigger at one point, but this is just a altar with a bowl and then the statue of Gozra posed behind it. That's all there is in this room.
Okay. Then I kind of just look around and I kind of look down at Heap. I'm just like, well, I think we cased the room. I think we
all
we
right.
got everything.
I wonder what the other
Hey,
two
what's
are
up
to.
there?
Yeah, so I should have sooner. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't mean to hang it so long.
No,
Yeah.
y'all are fine.
Gerald and Nolak, what have you two been doing while they have been fooling around with this bowl of water?
I want to drink the
Gerald.
water.
You're gonna
I
go
mean,
up
you gotta
to
get the
the
cliff
drink the
first,
water?
Gonna climb the cliff first?
Hey, what's up there, guys?
It's like
There's a cool bowl.
there's a bathtub up here.
Are you doing
It's
anything
not
with
that
it?
big.
I'm small.
not
What do you want from
very
me?
Yeah, no, you're right. There's a bathtub. What was that? No, we're not doing anything with it.
Can I see it?
I mean, you want to come up here?
Gerald, you want me to help you up, Gerald?
Yeah, but or they can pass it down. It's a bowl.
They can also pass down a rope if they wanted to, too.
It's it's like a.
I'll pass it down a rope. At this point, yeah, I just take out the bag and I'm just like, hey,
It's a game. We're gonna play it, man.
With the rope, I'm not going to have any checks. Just go ahead and you can climb up freely with the rope.
Yeah. All right. I climb up with the rope and I appraise the bathwater. I didn't even mean to say that.
Okay. Yep.
I haven't recovered from 2020. I haven't recovered from 2020.
The water of unspecified type is indeed water.
Heap Crumble's bathwater on sale.
Yo, we're playing a game right now, man. I'm gonna play it. I drink that fucking water.
All right. So
oh god.
nothing happens.
Fuck.
You can tell that this might have once been enchanted, but the magic connecting the water to the room and the surrounding power was severed. So it is no longer magical. This water is just plain old water now.
Oh, it's just water.
Bath time.
We said it was okay.
Disappointed, climbs back down.
Yeah, you just get pissed off and walk back, and you climb back down.
Are you gonna
I'm
have
just
holy
gonna-
pee?
We're gonna find out. I'll let you know.
Pee on a
I
ghost.
will. At this point, I would have gone down and just started like looking in those crates I see over there. Unless they're behind a door, I think they're.
That
actually
was the correct thing
So-
to do.
So right here you have you have a door here,
Yeah.
and I would hold on now,
Oh.
friend. You're gonna stay right there.
Oh,
Back.
you were pointing. Oh, I didn't see that one. I'm so sorry. It looks like I
You're
opened it on
good.
mine.
As you advance, I assume you're advancing before waiting for Heap and Hansel to come down.
I mean, we're just talking about a bowl of water, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
So as you approach the room, as you enter the
Ah.
room, you do see 4 kobolds fiddling and trying to fool with this. What it looks like a lock around this on this old decrepit jail cell.
Oh,
They haven't noticed you yet. They're kind of just fiddling with this lock.
okay.
But what I will have
I-
you do, because we have encountered them, they don't see you, they don't know you're there yet. I do want everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative, though.
Okay.
Oh,
Hiya!
Turn.
Shit!
Language.
Keep.
I'm sorry.
sheep is crazy.
Turn.
I don't think I've ever been scolded like that by Ian before. That was hard.
Do you add your perception for initiative?
Yes, unless you do something specific, like trying to hide or something like that, you add perception.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna add.
I have
mine,
a specific initiative.
Yep, so that is a generic initiative modifier. That means if you rolled like a stealth for initiative, you would still add that initiative modifier. That is agnostic of what the roll you make. So if you roll perception, what your perception is, you would add that plus your perception plus your initiative number.
That just seems silly. Okay.
Oh god.
It looks like I'm going first. Do I want to gather information diplomacy or
You're drinking
identify
water.
magic nature?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just being stupid.
Oh, okay.
He's just reading his character sheet.
Why can I not?
I feel
okay.
like go for it. We should try to talk to them first.
We do have you. I hadn't rolled for the kobolds yet. That is on me. Hold on 1 second, please.
They go last. They go
They only have a red outline, so supposedly they must be friendly.
There we go.
You know what else is red? Health potions.
They are still lasting, no matter what.
Oh, look at that.
All right, Gerald, what are you doing? There are kobolds up ahead.
I would probably use a move to get a little bit closer, a stride, if you will, to get around to the mouth. And I don't know if it's an action to quickly whisper with Nolak.
Nope. Hey, communication with that's free action, just like D&D.
Okay. I was drinking water. What are they doing?
Looks like they're just fiddling with the lock.
Is that? Yeah. Is that an offense that can be punished by execution?
Not for what I believe. So, I say it's up to you.
And those Johns, they're sentient, correct?
You did not just say that.
I don't. You're going to have to say that one more time.
There's the creatures. I've never seen them. Are they? They're sentient. They're thinking creatures. They're not like a deer.
No, they those are like people. I think.
Okay.
I got
so
shit
far
for
we've
calling them
basically
things last time.
so far we've basically fought the equivalent of like deer.
Because DM, because it was established last go around that kobolds were like not common, correct?
I would say it's like seeing a raccoon. Like everyone knows what a raccoon is. If you've all seen these things before,
You immediately dehumanized them.
Yeah, I did. I'm so sorry for that. I was trying to think of something that's like, what do we see in our daily lives?
Well,
that
it wasn't a playable race, so
yeah,
humanoid enough.
They are playable races, but in the like the advanced books, we haven't touched that yet.
Exactly.
But they are sentient creatures. You guys probably haven't seen them very often, but you definitely have heard of them. You've probably known someone that's seen a few. Like they are around. You probably saw one walking downtown as a kid.
Okay.
Like they're not super common, but you would know what they are.
Yeah, Gerald, those are people.
Do you think they speak the tongue of man?
Yes.
Jeez.
I do think they would. Well, let's go ahead and try it.
All right. I wonder if recalling knowledge, gather information, diplomacy would help. Is that a thing that would help? No, that's not at all. That looks like it is. That takes 2 hours. No.
You can use recall knowledge is a single action. You can go ahead and use that to gather information. So what you'll do for recall knowledge is you'll tell me what you think is probably the best check to use for these creatures. What your thought is. Otherwise, I can just suggest something. But then you can ask me a question with your recall knowledge check, and try to gather information about them.
I'd like to recall knowledge society.
Okay, yeah, that works.
And I don't have any intelligence, so this is just a straight roll. It's a 16 though, because I've the grace of heaven's mandate.
Yeah, so go ahead and ask me a question.
Oh Lord. Okay. I was not prepared for that.
Yep. So recall knowledge means you ask a question.
What's the
Whatever you wanna know.
what's the political vibe around kobolds in this part of the world?
Jeez.
Yeah, so you would know from your travels and whatnot, you would know that kobolds are generally considered to be kind of like bandits. They are not like, they are sentient. Some of them can be good.
Greetings. That's what I do. I hit him with the greetings.
You have the greetings.
I step out and say greetings.
As soon as you step out and
hands like this, hands like
that,
sort of in a jazz hand position, big smile, big friendly human face.
Yeah. So as you step into the room, they all kind of like simultaneously turn and like hiss at you and say, "Intruder, get him!"
No,
and they are not happy that you were there.
Oh, we knew it was gonna get here, y'all.
I was never going to fire the first shot.
I respect that, but they will. So
I'm not one to draw first blood.
With your rolls, you might not draw any.
So you did step. Did you mean to step again? Because that is your third action.
Using the rest of my stride, correct?
No, so once you use a stride, you can
okay.
no longer use any more of that.
Well,
That's
I needed
kind
to
of
get into the room, so yeah.
Okay, so you use your third action to step. That is the end of your turn. Let's go ahead and have Nolak. What are you doing? These kobolds are obviously hostile now. They are not happy you're here.
I don't know. I'm not going to continue the kobold shit. I was like, do kobolds have a soul? Yeah,
That's a little philosophical of what we're doing right now. We're just killing monsters, guys.
I'm gonna just hit him with the,
what are you talking about?
I'm gonna hit him with the divine lance.
All right. And what does that do? Remind me.
I make a ranged spell attack against the target's AC. On a hit, they take 2d4 spirit damage, double damage on a critical hit.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's a range of 60 feet. So I'm gonna hit him with a. That's a 15 to hit.
Which one are you targeting?
I will go for this one. Looks like a leader, so the one in the front,
Right here.
The first.
Okay.
One.
Yep. So 15, you said.
Yes.
Yes. That you kind of fling at this bolt, but he, seeing you, kind of ducks to the side at the last minute. Doesn't quite hit.
Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. We have friends in the next room, and then I will I will burrow away. No, I'll just chill right there.
Okay. Not gonna use your last action.
Actually, if possible, I'll stride out of the way, and I'll just kind of like get over here if possible.
Yeah. 100%. All
just
right.
So that way, Hansel and Heap have some movement.
Hansel, you are up on this clip face.
Oh, I'm over there. My bad. I didn't know. Oh, my bad.
I would say by time, just for the ease of this combat, I would say you guys probably have had time to get down before the actual fighting started. I don't really want to deal with all that anyways. So go ahead and you guys just start at the base of this. You are here. You are at the base of the cliff wall. Yeah, just for my sanity, we're gonna have you guys on the floor for this.
Okay. I don't know if it's a free action or not. I'm gonna absorb. Deli is gonna hop onto Hansel's shoulder and just sink in and do the absorb familiar.
What does it say?
It says absorb familiar. A familiar can transform into a mark you carry on your flesh. When transformed, the familiar can't act except turn back into the familiar. It isn't affected by area effects and must be targeted separately to affect it, which requires a knowledge that it's a creature. This means that your allies can heal or assist the familiar while most enemies stay unaware of its true nature. Creatures must do a DC 20 perception check to seek and realize it's familiar. Your familiar can still communicate with you empathetically. It doesn't say if it's a specific, like 1 or 2 or 3.
Yes. So I'll say, because it doesn't tell you if it's an action or not, we're just going to say it's a free action. So go ahead and do that free action. You can absorb it.
Yeah. So Heap, you just see Deli just jump on and just sink into their arm, and you just see a cupcake tattoo on their shoulder, and then it blinks at you.
Your Deli token as it absorbs into your skin.
Yeah. And then I will. I will, as a cantrip. Just because I hear that shit's going off, or like.
Oh yeah, 100%. You probably heard them screaming at them to get the intruders. Okay. So you definitely know there's some hostiles down the hallway.
Word. Then I will. Yeah, I'll definitely be over there, and I will cantrip. Where's the one that does damage? That one? Okay, yeah. I'll go over. I'll do a stride, which that's one, right?
One action.
One action to move here. Hold up, let me get the thing out for that. That's okay. That's like.
Also, click on the token and then right click, and you can see a little line for measuring as well as you move.
Okay. Word. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna stand right behind Gerald.
Okay.
And then I will cast Void. What's it called? Void Ward? No, Void Warp. And that's 30 feet range, and I need a Fortitude save.
Is it a single target?
Yeah, I think it's a. Yeah, you call upon target creature takes 2d4. Yeah. So a Fortitude save, and I'm doing it on the one that's in the middle. This one.
I assume a 9 fails.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
What would be a critical failure? Is it
10 or less?
10 or less. Okay.
Yep.
So it just takes 2d4.
Okay.
Okay, they take 5 points of 5 points of damage.
The one in the front here, right?
Yup,
the middle one. The one in
the middle one.
Oh, the middle one back here.
Yeah, and then
okay. Yeah.
Can I do shield with my last?
Yeah. Oh, no. You strided, so you can only do stride and spell, right?
Yeah.
2 action spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that ends my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Heap. What are you doing?
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and I can't go any farther because I have teammates in my way.
I think the rules are you can move through, you can't end your turn on.
That's the issue, is I have 5 more feet of movement, because if I go here, that'd be 25 feet of movement, which is my max. So it'd be my second diagonal.
I would say, you got to move farther anyways to get in melee range, but I would say that as long as you don't end your turn, you can go ahead and expend the full 25 and then use your second action to stride again, just so you're not like stopping at 15 and then not to move at all.
Oh, I guess I could just stride a second time. That's fine, I'll do that. 25, and then we go 5, 10, 15. I'm Perfect. Here now. Hello, other small creature.
Alright, 2 strides.
Versatile S? What the fuck does that mean?
It means your damage type can change between, I assume it's piercing, and then also just slashing.
Okay, that's interesting. So,
cool.
I will fake an attack with my spear and try and stab him with the short sword I picked up at some point. It's going to be a 20 total to hit.
Yeah. That'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Bitch. 8.
Are you swinging at it again?
I will stab this one.
This one right here?
Yes.
Yep, yeah. So you go ahead and you splash out with this short sword you found with the gem encrusted one you found in the spider's nest, and you slash out, and how do you kill it?
Holy. I wasn't expecting this. I just kind of like stabbed him in the chest and was not expecting it to do it as much as I did. I was like, oh. Yeah.
These little guys, eye level with you as a goblin, but yeah, these guys are not very tough at all, and you just run it right through.
Now I'm sad. Heap is sad.
Oh.
They're just misunderstood, just like Heap.
Heap is sad.
But yeah, no, that's a dead goblin. You have spent all 3 of your actions.
Dead goblin? Okay, I'll mark myself.
I'm sorry, dead kobold. Sorry.
Man, I'm dead.
Goblin on the mind. It is now the kobold's turns. They are very upset that you stabbed their friend. This one is going to move over here.
With peace and love, yeah.
This one is going to move up.
Oh no.
And then this one is going to come a little bit farther up and try to go for your friend. And they are all going to make their own attack rolls. 2 of them are going to go ahead and hit the goblin that just killed their friend. And you are flanked, so now you have the off guard condition.
Correct. So my AC is 2 lower.
Correct.
Alphabetical order. There it is.
See that rolls for me. As an 8 to attack from the first one, from this bottom one, and a 5 to attack from the second one above you. I assume those both miss.
Yeah, I just had like the buckler on my back because I'm dual wielding. Well, I guess my AC would be even lower actually. No, because I have to raise it anyway.
Yeah, down by 1.
Well, that's only if I raise it, which I didn't do.
Correct. Yep. Good call.
I just kind of have it on my back. I'm just dual wielding. I just get hit in the back. Hey, hit in the back again. Hey.
And with the third one is also going to go ahead and try to swing at Nolak. If this will roll. There we go. Another 9. What is happening to my dice tonight? Yeah, they attack with a 9 to hit on Nolak.
Yeah.
Do you not have physical dice?
I do, but I kind of like that I have them all baked in here. If it bothers you, I can get my dice too. But
if you're just rolling like shit, I'd like dice.
Hey man, online dice are just not being nice to me. Yeah, they don't have anything else to do, so they're going ahead and they're all 3 of them going to go ahead and make their second attacks with their third action. That's a 9 to hit hit Heap.
Huh?
Another 3 to hit Heap.
Who's doing this?
And
Is
then,
it raining in here?
a 2. What is happening here?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is
crazy.
insane. So
That's crazy.
These guys are just panicked. They watch their friend just get gutted. The other friend got smacked in the face with this void ball. They're all just not doing great right now. Yeah, that's all their actions. They've moved. They've attacked. Back to the top of the order, Gerald.
Oh, I tried to make peace with them, and then I sort of like point 2 fingers at the one on the south side of Nolak and kind of whistle at it to get its attention like you do to a deer in Red Dead Redemption. And I'm going to mark it and then fire my little volley at it, the hunted shot. So first action to hunt prey and sort of mark it, and then the second action is to do the hunted shot at my hunted prey.
And I'm sorry, which one was this again?
The one to the south of Nolak.
South of Nolak. This one right here.
This little gentleman right there. Yes,
Roger that. So he is hunted. We'll go ahead and put a little icon on him to mark hunted.
Yes.
I'll just do a yellow dot.
The first shot, as usual, is very low because I need one to I need one to lock it and then one to actually hit. It was a 5 plus 7, 12.
Yeah, so 12's gonna miss. You're sighting in though. Go ahead, do your second stack.
The second one's the one that matters. Oh, 13.
Nope, still flies just a little bit loose. He's very jumpy right now. He just kind of ducks and dodges between those 2 shots.
Why did I use my good rolls on recall, knowledge, society?
Okay, that's your 3 actions. So we're gonna go ahead.
No, the hunted shot is 2 shots, 1 action. So I have 1 left.
Oh, you get 2. Oh, okay. I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to help action on. Yeah, I'm gonna do help action for if Nolak doesn't attack.
Okay.
I believe that's how that works.
So you want to do I'm sorry. Say that again.
Oh, aid. It's called aid in this. Yeah. Because I have the boost to that. So I want to do
What are you trying to do?
If I want the trigger to be if Nolak does an attack roll, I would like to trigger aid. Or I think that's how it's written.
So generally, you can't give combat aid unless you're in up on them. What you can try to do though, you can try to intimidate or something like that, where you do something of your own to distract them.
Yes, I would. Ooh, goodness, I don't. Yes, I would like to do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can roll an intimidation check.
Yep, so that'd be the demoralize action. So go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
That's what that one is. Okay.
Yep.
It's a 9. So 2 missed shots and then yelling at them isn't going to. Yeah. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? Who does he think he is?
He kind of looks at you. He's like, okay. And then he goes back to trying to just stab Nolak.
Yeah, I'm number 1 punk right now. I came in, said greetings, and then missed 2 shots.
You were trying to be friendly.
I did my best. I can't even be mean when I want to.
Okay, that is actually your third action. I'm sorry, I kind of blew past you there for a minute. Now, we are on Nolak.
I'm going to try something different. So I need the one to the left of me to make a will save as I'm going to cast Daze.
Oh, okay.
Day and night.
And you
So
got
15.
the class DC is 16.
Beautiful.
Okay. So I deal 1d6 mental damage.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a d6.
He takes 6 mental damage.
Dang.
Nice.
And he didn't critically fail, so he's not stunned.
Right.
And then for my that's 2 actions. So for my third one, I see these gentlemen around me, and the one that I just basically just like Professor X, just like pew into. I'm gonna use my rapier and try to take an attack at him.
Okay.
So since this is my first weapon attack, I still
Correct.
get the plus.
This is your first attack action because you cast a spell which is not an attack action.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to double check. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. Okay. So that's gonna be only 2 points of piercing damage.
And you said that the one below you, right?
Both of those were to the one to my left.
Oh, both of those the ones. Yeah. So you just get this thing. This is mind blast, right? And it starts reeling and like grasping his head, and then follow up with the rapier stab. And how do you kill it?
Oh no. Okay. I feel bad after causing him like. He gets like a really nasty like migraine for a second, and I see that, and it's just more of just a quick, just like pierce like into the heart, just like a quick death. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I'm like crying as I do it.
Yeah. No, he's gonzo.
These things are so brittle.
Just like
All
me
right.
for real.
Cool.
That is your third action, correct?
Yes, that
I
was
didn't
my
skip anything?
attack.
Okay,
Nope, you're good.
cool. Hansel. Got 2
Yeah.
dead kobolds, one that's very badly hurt, and the other one is dodging arrows left and right.
Okay. I'm going to. Heap has this one under control, so I'm not pressed about it.
Heap Crumble.
So I'm going to. I'm thinking. Sure. I'll kind of scoop beside Gerald.
The stride action.
Yeah, the
Stride
stride
action.
action. Yeah.
The scoop action, of course.
The scoot action, my bad.
Go under his butt. Whoop.
Yes!
And I will cast. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Long
Alright.
death.
If only. Yeah, I'm going to cast. You know what? I changed my. No, I'm gonna do it anyway. Foreboding ward.
Forbidding ward.
Forbidding ward. And yeah, you ward an ally against an attack and a hostile enemy from the target. Words are hard. Ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy. Target ally gains +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against enemy attacks, spells, other effects.
Okay.
So is it ward one person,
You
debuff
ward
someone else?
You ward one person from another enemy's one enemy's attacks. So you could be like, okay, I give Heap the ward from this kobold, and that kobold specifically would have it would be, you said it was a +1. Yeah, so Heap would then have a +1 to his bonuses for all attacks against him from that kobold.
Okay, then
It's a little bit, yeah.
I stride past and I will give the ward to Nolak. You just feel very quickly your body just get coated in these like spider webs just all over your chest, and it's almost like a suit of armor out of spider webs.
All right, and that's all 3 actions, right?
That is, I think it's 2. It is 2.
Okay.
Oh, a stride and
Forbidding.
so it's 3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Heap, you have a very wounded kobold in front of you and a non-wounded kobold behind you.
The one behind me, I'm going to do a trip against.
Okay.
So it's attempt athletics against their reflex DC.
Yep.
20. No, that's not right. It's 18.
18. against the reflex. Yeah, you trip it.
Yeah, I just kind of kick it in the back of the knee that like makes them like fall a little
Lawn
bit.
chair them.
Yeah, and they go prone. And then I want to attempt a shove on the other one, but my intentions is to throw him through this metal door.
Okay.
To like, see if I can knock the door down by throwing this kobold.
Okay.
Like if the DC's higher, that's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a little bit finicky here, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Hiya! Big number. 17 plus 7, baby. 24.
Yeah. You know what?
I turned him
You
into
know
string
what?
cheese.
with the force of shoving this kobold, you manage to just kind of boot him right into this door, and while I will say you don't break it, the door definitely creaks and kind of like loosens, and it's not as sturdy as it was before. And what did you say you got again?
24.
24. Yeah. So that was at the shove. What does shove do?
It pushes 5 feet away, and I can stride after it, but it has to be in the same direction.
That one Megan the Stallion gif.
So I'm literally just trying to break this door down with a kobold.
So you trip it. It's trip the one behind you, right? That one lands on its ass.
Yeah, kind of like donkey kick that one, and then just Spartan kick the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing the hokey pokey with my cast on my foot.
Yeah. So you kind of just kick this one right into that door. The door like crumbles, and it's hanging on by like a singular hinge. And the one in front of you is kind of pressed up against the door, and I'll say because you pushed up against the wall, you get a bonus to your next, a +1 status bonus to your next attack.
And I wouldn't be considered off guard anymore because the one is prone.
Correct. Yep.
Perfect. My last action, I'll take an attack against the one I kicked into the door for a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, no.
Can I do non-lethal? Because I'm a good person.
I was
so
also wanting a non-lethal, yeah.
Yeah, I should have gave you this option earlier, but non-lethal means you take a -2 penalty to your attack roll, and you can do damage that way. So yeah, no, if you take -2 penalty to your attack roll, you will still do your full damage, and it'll be non-lethal damage.
Oh, just of the attack roll. Yeah. So I had a +9 to hit, so it's only a +7 instead.
You had 19, right?
Yeah, it got
just knock off top of that.
So 10 plus 7. Yeah. So 17 to hit for 7 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage. Just slap him in the side of the face with my staff. Yeah, you really crack him. You hear a big thump and a very loud crack, but he does land on the ground and is not dead. I swaddle
him. He's very out of commission.
That would be
like Batman, you know how he beats people up. It's like, oh, they're not dead, but they're not going to be beaten up for the next like 5 weeks. That's what you've done to this kobold.
Chronically hospitalized.
So I'm not going to scroll to find an icon. I'm going to just mark it as X'd, but I will indicate that it is alive with purple for now.
My son now.
Okay. Yeah, that is your third action. Yep. Thank you. This last kobold is frightened, but not backing down. He has orders to guard this room. Heap, you just killed 2 of his friends, or killed one of. He looks to him. You killed 2 of his friends. He thinks you've killed both of them. He wants to get revenge for his friends, and he's going to come at you with his spear.
Nope.
It's 16. Nope.
18. Because I'm not off guard anymore.
He's gonna start just stabbing, and yeah, that is -4. He does not do good at all.
Just holding his
panicking,
head.
Terrified.
You're adorable,
Gerald. Yeah, the 1 kobold left, uninjured, but
did it not
terrified.
Cost anything from to stand up? Just because I'm wondering.
Yes, it does. But I think you can attack from the ground. Thank you for reminding me that he was down. I did forget that.
We've never messed with prone rules before.
No, we have not. So, thank you for letting me explain this. So, according to stand, the stand is just an action. So, just like moving, you have to spend an entire action to stand, and you stand up. So, we will go ahead and null the last attack and say he stood up and then started stabbing you. Sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate
using every action under the sun down here.
Yeah, that too. I appreciate that. Thank you for keeping me in check. So 2 attacks, both missed. Now, Gerald, it is your turn. The standing kobold is uninjured and
stop swinging at me. Stop it. Stop.
I would like to use my stride action to come closer, and I am going to use a grapple action to try to put this creature in a headlock.
Okay.
It is funny, right? Because when I did the prone, if I got a critical success, it would have done 1d6 damage, so I could have killed it by donkey kicking its ankle.
You 100%
and that's what I was aiming for.
Okay, yeah, you 100% could have. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
All right. Okay, 18.
Yeah, you got a hold of this thing. He is grabbed until the end of your next turn, unless he tries to escape.
Okay, and do I have another action if I have it grappled?
You strided. You strode. I don't know what the passive that is. Strode. You've strode. You've grappled. You have one more action left.
Okay, can I intimidate it, like knife to the throat? Who sent you? Who fucking sent you?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me another demoralize.
Let's try another demoralize.
Try to get him to talk.
This one's a straight 14.
And demoralize should be against their. Yeah. No. He is terrified. He's like, we live down here. Leave me. We just live down here. Come on. The boss said keep this room safe.
Drop your weapon.
Yeah. At this point, he is outnumbered. All his friends are apparently dead. He surrenders. We'll go ahead and exit combat here. Yeah. You now have a captive kobold in your arms. He's dropped his weapons. One of them are unconscious. 2 are dead. And you have a very broken, locked door over here to the south. What do you guys want to do?
Can we frisk them? Can we just take their shit if they have shit to take?
Yeah.
How do I add a kobold to my inventory?
Well.
Oh God.
Go ahead and type that in. Go ahead.
Custom. I got you.
Yeah. There you go. I believe small creatures are 3 bulk.
I love that there's rules for that.
That's scary that there's rules for that.
I'm not seeing how to add them as my gear. Add container? That's not it.
Let's see. Heap Crumble. That's gear. While we're discussing this, go ahead and you guys tell me what you guys want to do while we add a kobold into the inventory of our friend Heap Crumble.
I'm going to start looking over at the door.
I want to look for if any of them had a key or something to unlock this door.
No. They were all. I would say Gerald and Hansel probably could, or Gerald and Nolak rather, could probably tell you that they were obviously trying to get it open themselves. They don't have any keys for this door.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I pin my kobold to the wall and I say, "Were you eating that fucking fish?"
We eat some of them, but I mean we were taking it down below. We're carrying it around. We haven't eaten all of it.
The fishmonger sent me, and he told me to kill you. Where you taking the fish to?
Down below to the boss.
The boss?
Who's the boss?
Yeah, tell me who the boss is, or I'll wear your skin. I'm not actually. Where is it?
All right. If you want to keep asking questions, go ahead and give me another intimidation check, please.
Okay.
As you say that, Hansel kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder and whispers, "If this doesn't go as well as you want it to go, I have a spell that will maybe make him start talking."
I whisper back, "No, I'll just let him loose in the town. Somebody will take care of it."
Oh, I mean, okay.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I got a 15. Straight rolled 15. This makes up for my terrible combat.
Yeah. So I think with that, he'll probably go, okay, I'll tell you. Just don't wear my skin, please. I need this. Boss is Zolgren. We've been living down here for a while, and Zolgren's been our leader for as long as I can remember, at least.
Oh, all right. And he told you to eat the fish. He told you to go get the fish.
Yeah, we've been carrying the fish from here downstairs.
But you made a mistake. You pissed off the fishmonger, all right? And you don't want to piss off the fishmonger because now you have to deal with me.
All right, we're gonna pause you there. Let everyone else kind of get a chance to do something here. Hansel, did you want to do anything else? I know you were speaking up earlier.
No, if this worked, then I don't have to use command, so I'm fine.
Okay, how about Nolak?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys to do your stuff.
Okay, anything you want to do, or is that you have?
I mean, I want to do I was gonna try to pick the lock, and I was looking at it, and I was like, well, I don't have a tools kit, and I also have to be trained in it, so it's like I can't really do anything with the door.
Yeah,
so I was just letting you guys do your thing.
The door is severely weakened from the kobold being smashed against the wall, so you probably could, with some help, force it. But yes, you would need to have a thieves kit and some training to pick the lock.
Heap, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You enjoy jumping, don't you?
Yes.
Can you run and jump into this door?
Absolutely.
And if anything, if this is acceptable to you, Mr. Heap, I will also try to assist and just basically try to throw Heap through the door.
Oh.
I take my buckler off my back, attach it like a fucking party hat to my head, run against the back wall, and just full sprint towards the door.
Okay. So you're trying to help him with this, right, Nolak?
Yeah. As he runs by, I basically want to just give him an extra force and just shove him through.
Okay, give me an athletics check, please.
All right.
Athletic.
But I don't want to use my head.
do I roll athletics, or is that?
Yes. So Nolak, go ahead and roll me an athletics check to do an aid.
To see if you give me a bonus.
Yep.
It's a 21.
Yeah, no. So you give him a +1 to his roll.
Natural Let's 1 go. Incoming. Let's go, baby. Oh, that's a 6. plus 8 for 14.
Oh.
+1 for 15.
No,
right?
because I already added the +1.
Okay, you already added it on. Yeah. So you kind of smash against this thing, and it doesn't quite fall right away, but with how beaten it was from a kobold body being pushed into it, it eventually kind of creaks and groans, and then after you fall into the floor and you're trying to collect yourself,
one more attempt
falls again.
I did it.
Oh, Heap.
It lingers in the air for a second and then just falls completely to the ground. Yeah, you have managed to smash open this door.
Let's freaking go.
With kobold bodies and a goblin head.
What kind of yummy loot we got in
I was
here?
gonna say, what's in the crates? What's in the box?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and go back to Gerald first. Gerald, this kobold's told you about his boss. What are you doing with it now?
I say, is the boss that way? And I point towards the the hallway, toward the north of us.
Yeah, go down the hallway. That's what boss is. Just don't kill me, please.
Hey.
I don't want to go.
Have you seen me kill anybody?
He looks around the room. Not you, but your friends have...
You got lucky today. You got me. You don't want the other one, and I point back at Heap Crumble, who's accordioned on the ground.
You kept missing. That's why you didn't kill. You tried to kill me though.
Those were warning shots, backhand. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the fishmonger. You're gonna give her a heartfelt apology, and I never want to see you again.
Oh, okay. He shakes his head and okay.
Upside down. Make sure no weapons. Shake them.
Yeah. So you'll see his spear falls to the ground, and that's about all he has on him. And he's like, "That's all I got. I swears.
All right, you swears?
I swears."
All right, here's 3 silver. Clap that in his hands. I never want to see you again. Go apologize to the fishmonger and get out of Dodge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Slapping on the back.
And he runs. And he runs off.
Gets eaten by a spider.
There's more kobolds to the north of us.
Yeah, it's like it's consumed.
Yeah, so there are definitely kobolds ahead. But you have this door open. There are empty crates and boxes in here. So
empty.
Some of them are empty. Some of them have spoiled food and stained cloth. This used to have actual food stuff in here that's kind of gone and decayed and rotted away. But you do, amongst the goop and the junk and the dead things, there's some coins and some loot. You do find 200 silver pieces.
200.
200 silver pieces. You have a gold ring amongst the pile, and in the back, a little bit farther behind, is a short sword that you can just feel magic radiating from. This is a +1 short sword.
Ooh.
Anybody want this? I can't use it.
No, I'm fine.
Oh.
I think
What about the
I think.
ring?
Is a short sword considered a simple weapon, or is that a martial weapon?
I believe short swords are simple.
Oh.
And
I could use it.
Hansel, the ring is just a gold ring. There's nothing really coming off of it. Just besides, it's worth the money.
Then I'll take the ring. Why not?
Okay.
Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, I open up the kobold purse that I now have on my body. You want to put the silver in here?
I think I added the kobold to your inventory, by the way, Heap.
That's awesome.
See it.
I just did.
My notes. I'll refresh the page.
Short sword is a martial weapon. I'm not trained in those.
Is this count as martial? Okay.
Yeah, we can take it and just sell it.
Well,
Yep,
I mean,
yeah,
I can take it then.
Oh, okay. Well,
If nobody else can take it, I will take a +1 short sword.
Yeah,
I can use it. I just already have a short sword, so really I don't need a second one.
You don't want the +1?
You don't. Why wouldn't you take a +1?
Because I'm Heap Crumble.
That's valid.
I forgot.
How could you?
I'm Heap Crumble.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for clearing out the room and opening this door, you guys all get 80 XP.
80.
Let's go.
Woo!
Do we each want to take 50 silver?
Sure.
Sure.
And
Yes.
Heap, if you die, we'll just take it off your body.
Yes, sir.
I think that's just like the rule of the road.
I'm gonna start stuffing my diaper with coins.
There you go.
Take it off my cold dead body.
I don't like the diaper. Have you tried pants?
Yes.
Onward!
Yeah, onward. Yeah, please.
I will
Thank you.
lead the charge.
Get real weird.
All right, go ahead and stop. We're gonna have you stop right here.
I figured.
Stop right there, and we are on this page
That's
here.
saving throws. Oh.
I did not want to hear Heap's conversation of just like, I tried pants one time.
I wear
Once.
pants all the time. It's just when I'm doing shows.
I was going to ask the question that you didn't want me to ask too.
Oh.
What's in this hallway?
Yeah, this short hallway has smooth walls of worked stone with a door at either end. Though the door at the far end is closed. The floor is tiled with large square stone tiles. And I want everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Yeah.
16.
20.
Damn.
Total.
15.
Yeah. So Heat with that 20, you notice that there is a trap right here.
I say nothing.
Okay.
No, that sounds about
what
right.
kind of trap? Because if it's a wire, I will step on it.
It's a tile trap. There's like a loose tile on the floor. It's something. Clearly, the tile is not part of the rest of the floor.
I just randomly
you can't
jump over it.
Okay. just keep walking, jump over it. Yeah. So go ahead and enter the next room. You said over it, correct? Not onto it.
Yep. I just do a super random jump. You've never seen Heap jump like this.
What did everyone else get?
I got a 16.
I also got a 16.
15.
Yeah. Yeah. So neither of you noticed this trap.
Holy shit! That's a crazy DC for a level 1 adventure.
Yeah. I mean, this is as the book says. It's a DC 20. Actually, you can hit it right in the nose.
I'm
God's
God's
gonna
given.
keep walking then. I mean, he
God's
just kind of did his thing, so I'm just gonna step.
You gotta keep stepping. Are you in the front, Nolak?
Yeah, I'm next in line, and I just assume Heap's just kind of like, as I see him do, like Heap, that was very cool, Heap. And I'll just walk forward. I don't see it.
Yeah.
So
I weigh twice as much now. I have a kobold.
You have 3 bulk extra of a kobold on your inventory. Yeah. So what we do have now, Nolak, as you step onto the tile that Heap randomly jumped over, you need to give me or it makes a strike against you. So we're going to make a strike against a 4 plus
about right.
plus 8. I don't know what's happened to me today. That's a 12 to hit you, Nolak.
That misses.
That misses, yeah. So as you step on this plate, the plate kind of gives way and drops to the floor, and rocks start tumbling down around you. But they kind of the small ones bounce off of you harmlessly, and the rest kind of just fall around you. Clearly a poorly calibrated trap. Someone should talk to the engineer about this.
I just kind of look around. It's like, careful, guys, loose rocks, and I just keep walking.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. That trap falls.
Why is it raining in here?
Done. And you guys can go ahead and advance into the next room.
Okay.
Let's go.
And everyone gets 8 XP for
hell yeah,
surviving this trap.
We're surviving.
Huge XP, Nolak. Huge XP.
I mean, hey, I'm here for the people.
Okay, this is my favorite part of this entire floor. The door to this chamber silently glides open to reveal a long room. 2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands, palms up. In front of the statue is a stone altar holding 9 golden coins. A voice booms out from the statue. In my hands, I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing.
Okay.
So, did the kobolds just not fuck with this ever?
They're probably pretty scared of it, honestly. It yells at them a lot, you know. But yeah, so on this altar are 9 gold coins, and the statue is holding out its 2 hands, just like so.
Oh my god, Wayland O'Shea would have got this in 1 check. Fuck.
Okay, there's a okay. Clarification.
Yes,
Mr. Statue, can I speak to you? Does he respond?
No, he won't respond to you directly.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So then DM. So when he says 2 judgments, does that mean we get 2 and then get to choose, or do we get to test it once and then we have to make a judgment?
No, so he will weigh with his hands twice, and then ask you to choose.
Okay.
And we're looking for 1 coin that's not real.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So
how Heap and Knob? Why is it Heap and Knob now?
Heap and Cobb? Me and my kobold?
Heap and Cobb.
This is also called Fast 12. Heap and Cobb.
Okay.
Motherfucking Knob.
Yeah. So Nolak, Gerald, Hansel, and Heap and Cobb, the unconscious kobold. What do you guys want to do with this? You guys want to try to solve this?
I should be the farthest away from this. This is all up to y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would detect magic tell me if there's something that's like an illusion or no?
it would tell you there's magic in this area. This is a magical statue. This is a magical puzzle, but you really can't pin down exactly what is or originating from where. The coins are by touch and feel, taste, scent, whatever. They are all identical.
Okay.
I'll say I have. Oh, we want to take the time. I technically have Read Aura, which is a cantrip.
Okay. What does Read Aura do?
I focus on the target object, opening my mind to perceive magical auras. When the casting is complete, I know whether that item is magical. You or anyone you advise about the aura gains a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic on the item. If it's illusion, I detect it. If its rank is lower than the rank of my Read Aura spell, which is currently just a cantrip. So, like, although I doubt the coin is magic, it's probably just, like, a fake coin.
Yeah, no. You can try that, but you can tell pretty quickly that it would be... All these coins have some kind of, like, latent magic on them to be part of the puzzle, but they are not, like, any more magical than the other.
Damn it. I had an idea. I was totally going to put a silver piece in one of the hands and pretend it was a gold.
You can try that. What's going to stop you?
I mean, they're all magic, so like there's a checks and balances, and I don't want to waste one of our time.
Okay. So I feel like the thing to do here is we need to split them to like 5 and 4, right? And then whichever one goes down, that means the one that goes up has the fake coin.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
No, wait. No.
Could we also like appraise them and like look at them?
That's what I was also.
But
if like that could work, we could just run up and look at it.
They are all visually identical.
Wait, so do we want it to end up like fully balanced, like a scale? Like
you want to be able to pick up a coin and say this is the fake coin after 2 judgments.
I was gonna say let's just put a coin on the other side so it's perfectly balanced.
But we don't know which one.
We just have one. We have something. We have like a free one, I feel like.
Can I start just like inspecting them and making sure they're all the same face and general hand feel?
Yeah, no. As you kind of turn them in your hands, as Gerald like inspects them and eyes them in his hands, he could tell that these are indistinguishable from the gold you have in your pocket, the gold you spend on the market every day. They look and feel exactly the same as any coin you've ever seen. I will say that if you more intelligent, more studied players want to, or characters rather, if the more studied characters want to kind of use a recall knowledge to see if this is a puzzle you've heard of before.
I think I know the answer, but I know there's just a 0% chance of my character knowing. So I'm just sitting here dead ass silent.
It's okay, DM it to me, and then I'll say no.
Yeah, I'll do recall knowledge.
I got a +0 to intelligence.
Recall knowledge to ask Monty which one's right.
Like, I have a theory of how you could potentially do it, but it could be completely wrong. So while they're rolling dice to do things, Heap's just staring, trying to like figure out why this statue is the way it is. To see if there's any hints. Any hints from the statue.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely carved at one point. There's really not much from this statue, though you can tell it's of a similar style as the one over the altar. Actually, if anyone wants to give me a religion check, you can try to identify who is presiding over the altar and who these statues are representing as well.
That's my thing. I'll do that.
Okay.
Because I also just rolled for something as well. Sorry, Brian.
What did you?
You're good.
Like, I was just like generally looking at the statue, and then you said religion check, and I went, well, I guess I'll just use the roll I just did for the statues on that, which would
What'd
be
you get?
17 minus. 1.
Hell yeah.
I got a religion check. I got a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Okay, so as a recall knowledge, when you get a critical success on recall knowledge, you are allowed to ask a follow-up question when what question you're asking. So
let's do Brian's first. Let's do Brian's first.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Brian.
I didn't know which one. If you got it, then it's fine. I was gonna ask if it was a cult recall knowledge, like which one, because I was looking at all the recall knowledges, like one for nature, one for whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't know which one.
You can make it religion because this is clearly a deity that is presiding over this puzzle. But I would also be open to others if you think it would be in character for Hansel to have experienced this at some point in his travels.
Nah, I don't think they would.
They're tied to fate.
I'd say it could be from your cult days. You might have heard about traps and puzzles like this. And
yeah, sure. My witch that hangs out with me and uses me as a test dummy. Definitely.
Can this person figure out my trap?
Yeah, definitely was like, oh, I got a funny little gag for this little German boy. And for occultism, it's a plus what?
You do have a lore trait as well, which is your lore for cultism.
Oh, okay.
You lure for your cult. You've experienced cult life. You can use that as well.
Okay, and that would be a 17.
Yeah. So with the 17, you would get the idea that it wants you to definitely want to split these up into groups.
I knew
what you wanted.
Sorry.
It would probably be. You've definitely heard this puzzle before. You've heard of something like this before. You can't remember the exact details, but you do know that 2 groups isn't enough. You need more than 2 groups to solve this puzzle. How about that? We'll leave it at that for now. And then with that information, let me go back to Heap and Nolak. You identify this as the statues. The statue in the middle depicts the god Abadar, the god of wealth and civilization. And then the statues are kind of just like generic angels of Abadar. But yes, so with your newfound information, Brian, you figured out about the puzzle. Ooh. Do you want to act on that first?
Yeah, I guess I don't know how many groups to split it up in, but I will tell the party that like we need to split it up in a couple of groups, and
more than 2.
More than 2 at least. So I split it in 4. I don't know, and I start making 4 separate piles.
4 piles out of 9.
Out of 9.
Yeah, there are 9 gold coins on this altar.
Oh, okay. Then let me not. Then I'll just split it in 3 then.
Coins.
You can add your own gold coins. There's nothing to stop you from doing that.
Just makes it harder.
I'll split it into 3 then.
Okay. So you have 3 piles of 3 coins. At this point, I think what it wants me to do is have you guys all assign a number to the coins in these piles. I would assume you want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that.
Yeah.
And then just tell me which numbers you are putting in which hands as you go to add them to the judgment. Or pick a number and just be like, I want to give up number 2.
Yeah, sure. I'll give up number.
So you just pick a number. You want to put them on the. You have 2 judgments remaining.
First, with the balance.
Yeah.
First. I know how to do this now. I know the answer to this puzzle, and I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I was half right in my first guess.
I'm good at linear thinking. This is lateral thinking. Borderline diagonal, which I can't do.
You can just skip the judgment part and just offer up a coin. But you have 2 whole judgments where he will do a balancing thing before he requests you to pick a coin.
I can also balance.
You got it, bro.
Should we flip every coin a couple of times to see if one of them's like weighted?
Sure. I guess I'll take I guess I'll take Like how many groups do we have? We have 3 groups, I guess.
3 groups of 3 coins. Yeah, with 9 coins total.
I might have to walk away.
That's fair.
Text it to me off screen.
Fucking mind.
I guess I put.
I love statistics.
I hate them.
Does Nolak have any input? Nolak, you've been pretty quiet.
If I'm gonna make a suggestion, just put group 1, 2, and 3 in your left hand, 4, 5, and 6 in your right hand, and just put them on there and see what happens.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Like that's all we can do.
I genuinely don't know.
So is that what we do then? That's what we are actually doing?
We're playing the game, y'all.
Okay.
Why are cult members so fucking good at math?
In the left hand, you have coins 1, 2, and 3. And in the right hand, you have coins 4, 5, and 6. And on the table is 7, 8, 9. Correct.
We're trying to find the most expensive coin or something like that, right?
The one that has a different value.
Okay.
The hand will it is a fake coin. It specifies a fake coin, so it would be less value.
Less value. Okay.
Correct. So
the one that goes
in the
down
left hand,
is the one we need to investigate.
Correct. And as you hold these hands, the right hand drops.
Which is 4, 5, and 6.
Correct.
So yes, 4, 5, and 6. One of these coins is the fake coin.
Wait, but natural gold is heavier, and if it was a fake coin, because gold is the heaviest element by molecule.
It's not by weight. This is magic.
We are in the realm of Galarian. There are several materials that weigh the same amount as gold. Okay.
We're trying to find the value of
it weighs
gold.
the same amount as gold.
It's the value of the gold, not the weight. So
yes, this is weighing value.
So it has less value. Therefore, that one has a fake coin in it because if they were the same, it wouldn't have moved.
Correct.
Okay. We're trying to find the one that costs less. It's in 4, 5, and 6. Then we just split that up.
Yeah, with
and
2
see
and
what
1.
happens.
And
And
4,
then-
5,
Coins,
and
you know
6?
that's what I mean. 2 coins and 1 in the other.
You don't have to put all the coins onto the altar.
No, I lie. Yeah, 4 and 5 on there. Hold on to 6.
Okay.
Yes, that's the correct answer.
Coin 4 in the left hand, coin 5 in the right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left
4,
hand
5.
drops.
Left hand drops, which was 4. So
Correct.
therefore, and then we 4.
Yep.
It did that 4.
4. Next room.
Yeah. So you have chosen wisely.
Let's go.
And you hear a
Name was
grinding.
Friday.
You hear a grinding noise off into the distance down the hall.
Oh shit.
How close were you the first time, Monty?
I was pretty close. I was going to split it up into 3 groups and do 4 and 4 and leave 1 coin out, but it made so much more sense to do the 3. But I was on the extreme right track, but I would have needed 1 more round of guessing.
When I first read the puzzle, I was trying to figure out myself, and I kind of eventually got bored, just read the solution. I was like, oh, it's so obvious now that you read it. It's
I don't know what it was, but as soon as the puzzle came in, I was like, I know the answer to this, and I hate that I do. It's the worst timeline.
I hope my stats teacher never watches this. I was good at math at one point in time.
Because it almost hit that gambler's fallacy itch to me, and I went, I know the answer to this.
There's no such thing as a gambler's fallacy. You just either win all the money or lose some money.
I'm just bad at puzzles, so I'm just like, man, I'm out of here.
What opened up?
Okay, so don't go any farther than this yet.
Heap Crumble.
Now, on the table with the coins you used, 8 of them remain and are just regular gold coins, and then a lead coin kind of appears amongst the pile, or shimmers away, and the gold falls away, and there's a lead coin on the table as well. So there's 8 gold for the taking, and everyone gets 80 XP for solving this puzzle.
Let's go.
Does this tell me that the kingdom is putting clay in their gold? Because technically...
Oh no.
Technically.
Okay, everybody gets 2 gold.
Beautiful. I love that the math works out just like that.
Are we at 408?
408.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keeps at 409 from the mental strain I had to go through.
The pressure. Yeah. So as you guys walk forward, you see this open, this like what should have been straight flush stone wall is now this open door, and inside you guys can see a chest. The small chamber contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of a key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that looks like the inner workings of some unseen device. So, just this room is kind of empty, but there's a chest in the middle and a mechanism behind it.
The urge to crank that soldier boy is so high for Heap right now.
I have walked
Crank
into
it.
the room.
What's stopping you?
To do the last puzzle, might as well fuck this one up.
I'm just gonna stand right here.
You do also get to see there's shafts of light coming through. Looks like almost arrow slits on the wall to the north here, and you can see into the next room.
But that door's not open, correct?
No, that door is closed still, but you have little shafts of light into the next room.
Heap
Gerald,
absolutely would have
do
been the first one
anything?
here.
Do I want to do what?
Do you? There's a contraption in here. Do you want to?
There's a chest, a contraption, and some arrow slits.
So you
Oh,
said
of
that there was a
course.
keyhole, or it was a hole the
It is-
shape of a key?
It's a symbol of a key. The chest
Okay.
chest itself is unlocked. It's just a almost an emblem. You would probably be able to know from your past religion check that's a symbol of Abaddon or Abadar.
So, I'm not a rogue, so my first thought of disarming the trap is like somebody like hold a shield up to the arrow holes.
No, the air holes are they're what's the word for them? Like the medieval like arrow slits. These are not like arrow holes. It's like a window into the next room.
Like what you would see on a tower.
There's a word for that, but it's like just a hole in the wall. You can see through it.
Yeah, they're built like
Oh,
triangles,
okay.
so you can get cool
And
angles.
did you say the chest was unlocked or it is still locked?
It is unlocked. Yeah.
Okay, I'll open the chest.
Yep. Yeah. So in the chest, you find some more money.
Ooh.
Get ready for this.
Oh, Jesus.
214 CP, which is
Use those,
copper
throw it away.
points.
Copper pieces.
22 silver pieces and 3 gold pieces.
Okay. You're
There's
gonna have
also-
to read those out for me one more time for me.
Yep. Yeah. So 214 copper, 22 silver, and 3 gold.
Okay.
Also,
Oh.
there is a small emerald at the bottom of the chest,
Oh my goodness.
shiny and gleamy, nice and shiny,
Mm-hmm.
and a rolled up piece of parchment.
Oh, they put toilet paper in here.
Oh, Heap, no.
Oh, this is a napkin.
Y'all, okay.
Physical,
All right,
physical.
Look. Did I take the paper out? What is on it?
Yeah. So as a caster, you would clearly recognize this as the scroll, and in fact, it is a scroll of Force Barrage.
Oh, okay.
I just look at you. It would get rid of the scroll. Never mind. You got it. If you want it, it's yours.
Now, I was
All
going to
right,
say, you do have the ability to. I think you have to have the same discipline. So you have to be an arcane caster to learn it, I believe.
Because I think Deli can eat scrolls and learn it.
Correct, but I think it has to be of your discipline. I will double check it for you.
It's
But-
Force Barrages of Arcane and Occult.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you could then learn an occult caster. You are an occult caster, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, you 100% could have Deli eat this and learn Force Barrage.
Would this also work if it was like a scroll of like herbology? Would you then become an expert on and learn everything that was on that scroll?
So
Even if it's like not magic?
I just look over at my tattoo and I'm just like, would I? I don't know.
Yeah, Hansel, you would know that you can only learn like magical things. You can't just absorb it. You can't just I know kung fu and eat a scroll of kung fu.
Okay.
Damn it, that'd be so fucking cool.
What do you mean I can't USB kung fu into my brain?
You can in real life.
You can just USB force barrage into your brain, which is just magic missile.
Yeah. I
thing.
look over at Nolak. Are you okay with me having the scroll? If you want it, then you did find it.
You are more than welcome to have it. I look over into like the other room real quick.
Yep. So on the other side of the wall here, what you do see is
a dance floor.
A kobold standing behind the pillar, like he's on guard, like he's waiting for somebody to come through. He's kind of stanced up with his spear out.
Is he holding on to anything, or is he just standing there?
He's just standing there with his spear, but he's like holding his spear behind the pillar, like waiting to like get somebody.
Does anyone think they could do a kobold impression?
I have a puppet.
That's what I was thinking. We are on the same wavelength. Me and Heap Crumble are like the smartest people.
I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate to try to do a kobold accent, but I was going to suggest...
This is a life or death situation.
Looking at Force Barrage, if to get through the door we have to kill that kobold?
I think we could just kick his ass. I don't think they were pretty weak. We could just jump him.
Theoretically, how big would the arrow slot be? Could I squeeze my little ass through there?
No, it's like an arrow slot. Like you're not actually physically getting through this. You're getting some shots off.
One of the Madagascar movies, the tiger, do that cool spin?
Oh, like conditioner. We need conditioner.
You know what? If you want to soak yourself in some kind of substance and give me an acrobatics check, I will allow that.
Jared, do you have to holy pee yet?
Okay.
Let's lock it. Hey,
Hansel,
in the corner right now.
Go.
I'm gonna roll a piss check.
I was gonna say I kind of just tap on Heap Crumble, and I just give him nudge fate for whatever's about to happen.
Okay. I will say the door in the hallway wasn't like locked or anything. Like
I thought it was just like a wall.
Open that up.
I thought it was a wall.
No. See, this is a wall right here with the slots.
But to get into this room was a stone wall that slid. I thought both of them were stone walls.
This was the wall that opened up when you solved the puzzle. This is a door.
Okay. Never knew that was a door. That's on us.
Sorry about that.
You're
I should have been clear.
Good.
No, we should still slide you through.
That is a kobold.
We need to try this.
And that is a lever behind the box here. I'll be right back.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Does anyone have like lantern oil?
No.
Lantern oil? Bombs?
Jaxon, just the fact that we both said the same thing at that time was insane.
We're both playing no int characters. We need
my int's fine.
Wait, what's wrong with your... Wait, you're just like this?
Yeah, I have a -1 to wisdom.
What do you have to int?
0.
Okay, so we have the same int.
Okay.
Which is like average intelligence, right?
Yeah, I'm average. Like, here's the other thing, right? I'm a goblin. I don't know. I don't know of any wars between goblin and kobolds. I could probably say like, "What's up, dude, homie? How you doing?"
I'm a mountain man. Like, okay, we have the core. I think we puppet it.
No, I'm saying I just walk in normally and try and see if goblins are good.
To get through this, look, Hansel, you have the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to you. If your familiar absorbs it, do we know if you can cast it now, or is that something
I don't know?
You probably have to prepare it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can have the scroll, cast Force Barrage. I'm thinking of this as this is just a room. Since we won, we also get to see the advantage of there's a kobold in here, so we don't get sneak attacked.
And we get loot.
So that's why there's arrow holes. So Gerald, if you want to try, well, first off, after Heap attempts and will successfully, I have full faith.
Dude, I'm gonna roll so well. I have so many things to bonus this. Like the fact that I'm small.
He's also coming in through the same wall that the door is on, so it's not like it's a stealthy entrance. It's just very, very funny.
I'm also Heap. There's nothing stealthy about me.
Yeah,
I have my plus ability to stealth.
I have soap that we can water down.
Soap.
And make you slippery.
Holy piss soap.
Holy piss soap.
No.
I also have soap.
Nolak's.
Have y'all ever seen Loiter Squad? You know the Earl sweatshirt bit where they're doing like scared straight, and he's like, I used to cover myself in baby oil. That's all I can think about right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's
I
such
haven't
a
thought
good...
about that in so long.
Dude, I think about that daily.
All right, I'm soaping up Heap.
I'm also gonna soap up Heap.
I undress fully.
I was gonna say I gave him the nudge fate, so hopefully this helps.
I am naked with a dagger in my mouth. I am ready to jump through the hole.
Okay, just so we're aware of all the conditions we're in right now. You have arrow slits in this wall.
Correct.
You have a naked and being soaped up Heap over here.
Mm-hmm.
You've opened the chest. You haven't touched the mechanism behind the chest at all.
Oh yeah, maybe we should do that.
There is a closed but unlocked door out in the hallway back where you guys came from.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say mechanism, are you saying trap or music box? Because that...
You can't really... so go ahead. If you want, you can give me a crafting check to try to identify what this machine is. What is this thing?
I can craft. That is something I'll have a +3, but like...
All of us are just...
Whoever wants to. If you want to identify this mechanism, this lever behind the chest.
I got an 11.
Yes, you're not really sure.
Get behind your ears, Heap.
That is a 19.
Oh.
Yeah, with a 19, Hansel, you recognize this. This is some kind of trap mechanism. It controls a trap in the next room. Like this would be like a control. This is like almost a control room for the trap outside this room. But you can't tell what the trap is or how it's set off. Just something in the other room will be armed if you pull this lever down.
The room above us or below us?
Above you, with the kobold in it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Pull the lever.
Bisect this kobold.
We're about to bisect Heap. What do you mean?
Pull the lever.
Heap's
Pull the lever.
fine.
Okay.
Also, this is the cleanest Heap's probably ever been in his life.
Yeah.
Totally true.
So we're pulling the lever. Is
yes.
what we're doing. Okay. Hansel grabs the lever and just or whatever noises it makes. Yeah. Did you jump through already?
No, I'm just rolling for when we get to it.
Okay. So I'm going to tell me if I'm wrong here, but this is how I'm plotting it in my head. You guys are soaping up a Heap over here while Hansel comes over and looks at this trap, looks at this lever, and goes, "Oh, interesting." Clunk. And as he pulls the lever, you hear the machines kind of silent, like quietly whir as you guys finish soaping up this little goblin, completely nude. And I'm assuming you're now bracing to blast through this little arrow slit.
Absolutely.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a acrobatics check.
Tyler's laughing because he knows that you're about to die.
10.
We got plus. Was that with the +1?
11.
Hey.
Yeah. So you managed to get about an arm through this arrow slot. You run at it, and you kind of like head against your arm, kind of like flops out.
Like when a cat gets stuck.
Yeah.
It's the paw just on the other side.
Yeah, trying to flop around.
Yeah.
Don't say he has paws.
And
I
your clothes on Heap.
I think at this point, with you slamming against the wall and your arm flopping through a hole in the wall, there's probably some awareness that you exist now, and I want everyone to go ahead and give me initiative again.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yes! It's Heap's time, baby. I'm going to kill this fucking kobold.
You get like a +1 million to initiative, so...
Yeah, well, I don't know how, Heap, with your arm dangling to the wall, but you are the first to react. You are perceptive and ready to go.
Damn right I am. I see this kobold. Let me open up the actions page again. I closed it. And I am going to... Disarm doesn't seem like the right choice of words here. Let me find something else.
From this distance, probably not.
Well, I was going to disarm myself.
Throw your arm at.
Yeah. Because like, there's no way to extend the range of a throw. I would assume the fact that the knife can only go 10 feet is insane to me. It has a range of 10 feet.
So it has range increments, I think, is how that's supposed to work. Let me double check that.
Because my spear would be thrown 20 feet, which is still half the distance it would be to this kobold.
So I think how you're supposed to handle throwing items in any kind of range is that the range you are given is the ideal range.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use, I think every increment beyond that gives an additional penalty to that check. So like an additional 10 feet would be, I think, a -1 to your hit. So if you want to try to throw however many feet that is from you to the kobold, you could have a -4,
it would be
-3 rather. -3 to hit.
This motherfucker's about to die.
Those 10 feet is the increment, not the actual cap.
I understand now. I will throw my dagger, which I did have prepared on me.
Okay.
And let's see a big 9 + 6, 15.
So the kobold hears this thud against the wall and an arm dangling out. I'm assuming now an arm holding a dagger in his hand.
It was in my mouth, so I just go. Yeah!
Okay, and he kind of like starts to like react, and then it gets him right in the shoulder, like hits him dead on. How much damage you deal into this
7
kobold?
points of piercing damage.
Oh heavens!
That better not. That better not.
Heap Crumble.
So not only does he see this, the last thing he sees as this dagger flies not into his shoulder, but dead in the chest, right in the heart. You drop this kobold dead to the ground. With this flicked out dagger from your hands.
That's
and
Hansel is in shock, in awe.
As this happens, you do hear some yelping and like terrified sounds of kobold sounds. I don't know what kobold sounds are exactly, but they are not happy.
I killed the father.
I imagine him with a Brooklyn accent.
And you are now aware of 2 additional kobolds that are in the room and are not having you just kill their friend.
Kill you next. So my second action.
Yep.
Will
get 2 more of those bastards.
Yeah, I do, don't I? I'm just gonna say my arm is hella stuck, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. You can do the escape action and try to get out.
Yeah. Do I have to make a check for that?
Escape should be. Escape
athletics.
Or athletics or acrobatics.
Well, I'm great at both of those. That's going to be an 18 athletics.
Yeah. See, with a little bit of a tug, you manage to like, pop, a little pop sound, a little thump, and you get your arm free.
Oh, the odds of this shot, right?
With the -5 from your second attack.
Yeah, you're right.
I think with the wall intersecting here, the fact that they're arrow slits and probably don't have a very wide field of view,
and he is
you probably
down.
Can't actually. Yeah. He's also on the staircase. Yeah, I would say that's not a
third
very...
action stride. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm in the room.
Okay.
And the trap's activated in there, correct?
Trap is activated. You don't know where or what it is, but there is an activated trap in this room.
I hope I find out.
My rolls have been absolutely absurd. But Heap, as you enter the room, you do notice on the ground next to the kobold on the staircase, there are also some snares. They clearly have been set by someone.
They have drums.
Oh no.
Do you see any toms?
Okay. Nolak, before this gets forward, I have a hand. How are you handling this?
Okay. I'm going to... I got shit. With what I could actually do. So I will use stride. And I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And then I spell Void Warp.
You are
through some
a
pillars.
little bit. Yeah, so you got some pillars in the way. It'll be
He's still out of range.
We'll say lesser cover, which is a -2 to your attack roll, I believe.
Well, he has to make a fortitude save on it, but I still have to be within.
Oh, so if it's a save, then you shouldn't have to make any penalties to the roll, I believe.
I will just. Gosh, seeing him there. I will also do another stride.
I'm also going to use a reaction when Nolak walks next to me. I'm going to use my goblin scuttle and take a step on a diagonal to get one step closer.
Okay. Yeah, as Nolak walks past, you kind of like a little pat in the butt and just what?
Oh, Heap. And Nolak is like gonna use another stride, but as he's like walking, he's like thinking, "It's like, oh my god, why is Heap kind of hot?"
Oh,
10, 15,
that's
20,
not true.
25.
No one's ever said that before.
Wait, so you walk through this section right here?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. So as you step onto this tiled section, you hear a chunk, a familiar feeling at this point as the floor, the tile you step on drops down, and spears shoot from the wall.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Off to the west here.
Okay.
Oh no, that makes sense. Seeing how it's laid out.
And you are. Yep. So that will be a strike against each of the 3 channels we have. So that's 3 different strikes we're making. 1, 2.
Does that go all the way down?
And 3. Yes.
Good job, Nolak. You're gonna kill them.
That is a +10 to hit.
Oh shit!
16 against Nolak. You are the first in this bottom row. That's a 16 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and roll damage for that first one. That is.
Oh my god, this wasn't really
10 damage to Nolak. As the
dead.
spear shoots from the wall and impales itself into you.
Owie.
And then we have a 12. That's 22 to hit this little guy chilling at the bottom of the stairs. He hears the sound of the trap going off, pops his head up, and as he does so, the spear hits him in the face, but not as hard as it hit you. And that is math is hard. Give me a minute, please. Okay. He is not too badly hurt yet. And then the last one kind of just flies loose. There's no one in the way to hit, and just kind of hits the wall down this here.
3 spears.
Yeah. There are now 3 spears in the room in varying places. 1 on the ground, 2 of them embedded in creatures in the room. But okay, yeah, you can, because you didn't choose to stop your action, you can now continue moving. But you did get hit as you were moving through.
Okay.
So you can finish your stride.
15 more feet.
Word. 5, 10, 15. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Don't you have?
I don't have anything that's.
You did 2 strides, no 1 action abilities. Okay.
Yeah, except a melee attack.
You could take
So
cover.
you can try to do. So you can take cover, which is an action to get behind, to hunker down behind this pillar. You can do a demoralize, which is just try to like an intimidation check against one of them to like get them to back down.
I'll do that if I can. I'll try to do that against the one in the red. The red.
Demoralize?
One. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna I'm gonna point to him. Is that within range?
It does say.
Is there a range?
Oh, it does say 30 feet that you're aware of.
Okay. With the intention of demoralizing. May I go back 1?
Yeah, I'm not going to be that hard of ass about it. Yeah.
Okay. Which I think that puts me in range now.
Yes, that should be it.
Okay, I'm going to point to him and say, "Hey, and then I'm going to point over to Heap that has another red kobold on his side.
Theoretically, Cobb would be in the last room because I don't have any clothes on.
Fuck.
He's not clothes, he's equipment.
Yeah.
I wasn't jumping through this hole with a backpack on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, not stupid.
Y'all, you're making this difficult.
But I am an extremely lathered up little man.
Naked man.
I will. Yeah,
When's the twerk
I
off?
will. Intimidation check.
Look, just keep going. Roll right past it. Just no stopping.
Yeah, it's a
Start
10,
windmilling.
It's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you kind of give it like a yell or whatever, but it doesn't really bother you. Doesn't bother him too much. He's kind of like okay, and
My helicopter
come at you,
is
bro.
crazy right now.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Hansel.
Oh God. Okay, so nope, that's not. Give me a second. Ruler, work with me. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I'm afraid of someone stepping on 25. Oh yeah, I'll use my stride.
There's no way the same trap will go off twice, right?
Oh no, you're right. That is this. Oh God, 5, 10.
You can tell that there's like a
Cooldown.
once the trap is fired, there is like it's kind of the floor is all like settled down. It's not like the floor. You could tell now that it has happened, but the floor has all kind of dropped slightly and is not ready to be triggered again.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I need a sight line, so sure, we'll stand there for now, the time being, and hopefully it doesn't reset while I'm there, because that would be mighty unfortunate.
A little bit.
And this dude's right here. I want to just do some new shit just because it's new shit. I
Do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast one of my spells. I'll cast Grim Tendril. Hansel kind of just puts like his hands out, and almost like a puppet, like a not a puppet. People who do puppetry. What are they called?
Puppeteer.
Puppet master.
Puppeteer.
You see threads coming from each of his fingers, and he just shoots them out all at once, as razor sharp webbing shoots out at the dude across from me. I need him to make a fortitude save. The one across from me.
Please work. Yeah, it's a 5.
Natural.
I am rolling the absolute worst today.
Are you rolling D2s? Like, what's happening, Tyler?
I swear I am rolling a D20 on the sheet. It's insane. Okay. Yeah, he fails. What's your DC?
My DC is... Where do you see that again? Oh, spell DC, 16.
Yeah, so he critically fails that save.
Ooh, so that is... So the damage is 2d4 plus... Wait, what is it? Yeah, it is... Yeah, 2d4 void damage plus 1 persistent bleed damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll me the damage.
You're about to atomize this kobold.
Yeah, he's about to be turned into cheese, a bunch of holes in him. So would that be 4d? 4d4?
So when you double damage, you roll the damage normally, and you just double the number you got.
Word.
That's how Pathfinder doubles damage.
Cool.
And pretty standard.
Hey, so that's a 3 and a 2, so 5. Yeah, so that's 10.
That's 10, yep.
Yeah.
And
would that be 2 persistent bleed instead of 1? Or
correct. Yep. It says a double persistent bleed damage.
I want to point out 7 killed the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say not only I would love to teach you guys about persistent damage, but we don't get the chance to do that because you just set these black tendrils, and how does that kill this kobold? Because it is very dead.
Yeah, Hansel was just like, oh, what did Yzma told me this really cool spell. let me try it, and runs out and just like, and you just see these black webs just shoot out and just pierce and like riddle this kind of looks like it's kind of giving like Tommy gun like in a mafia movie where they're just like boom, 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 boom.
Scarface.
Yeah, just getting riddled with these like razor sharp spider webs like through the body.
So that was a leveled spell, so make sure you go ahead and mark that as cast.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Strode, and you have cast a spell at the end of your turn, right?
Yup.
Okay. Gerald, there are 2 dead kobolds, and there's 1 that is remaining. What are you doing?
All right. I'm going to do a stride action to sidestep twice so that I can look through this little box right here. That's the arrow holes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to take a stride so I can hit the corner there. And looking down through this away, I'm going to...
I don't think you can... like, these slits are not, like, very... You don't get a whole lot of field of view here. You get much, like, a narrow, straight-ahead view. You really can't get that much of an angle.
The arrows are to shoot into this room or into the chest room?
The arrows are to shoot into the main room here.
Which, if they're the ones that we're thinking of, they are built to have extreme angles, but maybe not this extreme.
Okay.
But
yeah, I would say that extreme is probably a little bit sharp, and then from this point, anyways, you're going to have wall here to worry about.
I mean, if you go from corner.
You know what?
I think
it's kind of fun. What's that?
He's a skilled huntsman. He points at them and says, I'll kill you, and then misses.
You know what? I like.
I think it's not the angles that are going to give you trouble. It's my own bad aim. But
no, go ahead and do it. I like this. This is smart thinking.
I'm gonna hit him with that classic. Look at him. This time I'm not gonna whistle because that didn't work last time. And lateral thinking tells me that the whistling is what caused me to miss.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like visualize him as a bullseye, and do my hunted prey, and then I'm going to do my hunted shots. So the hunted shot, the first one, son of a fucking bitch. It is a 12. The second one with a -5 penalty, I am fairly sure.
Yes, yes. That is how that.
The second one with a -5 penalty. I haven't hit a shot today. Natural 20! Yes! Okay, it ends up being +2, so 22.
Okay, so with a natural 20s always raise it up by 1 step. So a 22 is a success. Natural 20 makes that a critical success. That is a critical hit.
Okay,
boy.
Finally.
Show us some double damage.
4d8 of damage.
God.
So you're rolling 2d8 and then you're doubling the damage you get. Or is it... okay.
So it's 1d8 bow damage, 1d8 Hunter's Edge, so the critical makes it double that, so 4d8 total.
Jesus, you shooting cannonballs off that.
Alright, so that's 3, 10, 12, 14.
14 total damage?
14 total, because the bow doesn't get like a plus for dexterity, so yeah, 14 total damage.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of like peek through this arrow slot, and marksman, you've done this whole. You've shot the apple off people's heads. You've killed little game for food. You know how to make a shot with a limited view, and you just first shot goes a little wide, sighting them in, and you nail him right in the head, or not in the head, but
just like center mass, like just aiming like a standard shot center mass. I'm not trying to do fancy shit after missing 3 shots in a row.
Sorry, that was a very much a stream of consciousness.
They have ear holes.
Yeah.
If you're watching this in the future,
they are lizards. They are lizards. But let's say shoulder. Shoulder's an easy one, right? You got him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice, very nice shot. He is very hurt, very unhappy, but not quite dead yet. And you do have one action left, right?
No, I strode, marked, and shot.
Yeah, you strode as well. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So this last kobold, he is very unhappy, but he runs up, where he stands, he drops one. He spends his action. It's like, you guys aren't coming in here, and he lays down another trap.
Oh.
And you see him put his trap right here on the floor in front of him, and that will be his entire turn. He kind of like quickly spuns out and drops the trap down. Like, you're not coming down here, even if I die.
We're coming in there, and you're gonna die.
No. Okay, Heap.
Heap Crumble. Let's see here.
Pokemon, but that nobody wanted.
I have a mustache. I try to make every turn the most unique shit you've ever seen, so I'm gonna.
I appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
stride first. 5, 15, 20, I believe, if we're doing the diagonal rules.
I'm not gonna bother with that just for the sake of this. Go ahead and just give me the regular
I have plenty
5.
of movement. I'm not worried. Don't worry, Tyler. You're not gonna expect what I'm about to do.
I'm so
I'm gonna
excited.
take a couple steps, like slide like a penguin over to the kobold, and then throw the kobold as my dagger attack.
Oh.
The kobold with my dagger, I'm going to throw as the dagger.
Okay.
Okay.
This
works in Baldur's Gate.
Give me a strength check.
Just regular strength?
I'll take athletics. I think athletics is a fair...
Easy. 15.
15? Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Amazing. With like
You managed
dagger
to
attack?
pick up this kobold. It would be an improvised weapon. It wouldn't be the dagger.
Okay, you'll have to tell me what is it going to be like, but still my +9? I have +9 to everything else I do.
So
Or should I do
it
this
should
dex?
be... you get a -2 item penalty to your attack roll because this isn't a weapon. This is a body.
Correct, with a weapon in it.
But I would say yes, with the weapon in it. But you're still throwing the body, so -2 to your attack roll. But I think you can make me a dex attack roll. I don't see why that would be. It's a ranged attack, so I think give me a dex attack roll.
Okay, so I don't have that number, so I'm just gonna roll first. Natural 20.
Damn.
God damn it.
Feels good to be Heap Crumble.
Yeah, so I will say you managed to pick up this body, and you just kind of like, I'm guessing like overhead throw?
Yep.
Yeah, you overhead throw this, and go ahead and roll me, what is improvised weapon damage? The amount, type, and type of damage the attack deals, if any. So I choose that. So definitely bludgeoning because you're throwing a body at this thing.
I'll roll the d20 for damage, Tyler. Don't worry.
Go ahead and give me a d6. This is a fairly heavy body you're just hawking at this guy.
A sharp and heavy body. That's gonna be a 5 plus whatever I need to add. Which if it's dex, it'll be a +2.
So you don't add. I don't think you add anything to a ranged attack. I think that's how that works.
Then my dagger did a lot less damage.
Was your dagger tell you to add damage to it?
Yeah, because everything's
then
based off of stabbing. I don't have anything done for.
Yes.
Otherwise.
Okay. This is how.
So
it
if
works.
anything, he's still alive. I'm going to throw him.
Yeah.
Add your strength modifier to the damage because that's what it does for dagger. Dagger is your D plus your strength damage,
Which would be 4, which is what I did initially.
Yep. Okay, so you had 5 on the die, right?
Yeah, so 5 plus 4 for 9 damage.
Plus 4, 9. Double that because you got a crit. Here we go. 18 damage. How does this happen? How do you kill this kobold?
My God.
Am I allowed to be as extra as possible?
Yes.
After
please.
After penguin
Please.
sliding, this still alive, potentially kobold, kind of get under it, do a handstand into the snare, and then throw it at him.
Okay. Yeah.
Insult to injury.
Yeah. So you just lob this dead kobold right into his friend, and it just obliterates him. He gets smashed to the ground.
This is what I do with my partners at the circus.
Splatter of blood as this kobold is crushed by his friend with a dagger stuck in him.
Are
Disintegration
both kobolds
damage.
dead at this point, or is that other kobold still unconscious?
No, all 3 of these. Did you make any of these non-lethal attacks? Because all 3 of these I were hit by lethal attacks.
One of their heads is in a snare, and then I threw the snare at the other one.
All 3 of these are dead. 100%. You're done initiative. thank you for participating. They are all dead. You have 3 snares on the steps in front of you, or I guess it should be 2 now that you've used one as a bouncing pad, springboard.
Yes.
And, what are you guys doing?
I want to go into the other room and turn off the traps so we don't spring any more of them.
Yeah, 100%. You can just clack it back up again to the
I can do that from
position.
Okay, then
I
would
take
tell
my
you to
diaper
do
off
it.
the handle, start putting that back on.
God,
So,
that's crazy that you
can I
would
check and
let
see if the
that
diaper
be
is
the
clean?
whole time.
It's fine.
Damn it! Really want him to.
It's like if you took a paper towel roll and just went around the body multiple times. He's clean.
Gosh.
He's just ugly.
Oh.
Why's he wearing a diaper if he ain't shitting it?
It's comfortable.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Do any
His
of
best.
these kobolds have? He is doing his best. Is any of these kobolds have anything on them, or especially the big one, the one that was like, you're not gonna murmur.
I don't have it on my online stuff. Let me pull it from the book real quick. Yes, they do have some gear on them. The warriors have old dried fish, leather armor, and 3 spears. So both of these two have spears, leather armor, and dried fish. As you guys make your way down to the trap master, the kobold trap master on the floor, you find similar leather armor, spears, a short sword, and you also find this strange necklace. It's an eggshell on a copper chain. And you tell this is a small piece of a much larger eggshell. It has it's an ivory color with like green veins running through it. Like a 3-inch wide chunk on this necklace.
What is
No.
it? No, Heap. No.
What does Heap do?
Nothing. I put it down.
Don't eat it.
Okay.
I
I go piss in the corner.
Like a dog.
Is that an angry like? I didn't.
No, it's just like, man, I was soapy. I had to pee.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
And
I thought
I
piss
try
in
to
anger.
do a
It's the
recall
soap made with
knowledge
bleach.
nature check
Yes.
to try to determine what this eggshell might be.
Yes, you can.
Can I do occultism to, I don't know, this is spooky shit, maybe?
It's only
Yeah. You know what? I'll allow occultism. Go ahead. What'd you say?
It was an 11.
11? Yeah, you're not sure. It's probably some kind of reptilian. Like it has the same like texture like a turtle shell. That's all you can really gauge from that.
Giant
Oh,
turtle.
it's a fucking kobold
21.
egg.
21.
21. Yeah.
And you do.
Not
Yeah,
plus two.
this is the eggshell of a dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
No, giant sea turtle, I'm pretty sure.
Dragon.
And
turtle.
like necklace? Or like, you said it was
So it's a eggshell, a piece of an eggshell that was like looped through on a copper necklace. Like he's taken the eggshell piece, put a little hole in it, made it into a necklace. That make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. I'm just like, whoa, okay.
I think that's might be what they're feeding down there.
You're right. That might be right.
What are they feeding?
A dragon, maybe?
What's that?
Oh, Heap.
Well, time to keep going.
Big lizard. Lizard. That breathes things that hurt you.
Cool.
Sometimes fire, probably.
I'm an acrobat. Starts walking
No,
down
I
the
know.
stairs.
So you guys want to keep going on, or you guys want to go back to town for a little bit?
God, I kind of need that spell slot back. You think, guys, or you think I'm good?
I'd want to grab these traps off the ground and see if I could just like have them, like disarm them, keep them.
Yeah, so you could tell these are kind of like a one-time set. Like they are like if you try to anchor disarm it, it's gonna break and it'll be done.
It's not a bear trap.
I kind of want to, if everyone else is cool, I kind of want to go back in town, and then so when we come back here, it can be better than ever.
Okay.
We know this is a dragon.
Yeah, so you guys can go ahead and have a town, take a nest, recap with Tamily, let her know what you've been doing, what has happened down here.
Tamily, there is some sort of dragon creature down there. Whole lot of kobold.
You have ancient religious artifacts under your fishery. Do you know that? Do you know this?
I had no idea. What?
Oh, I do declare.
I'm just a southern belle.
You're in a call with three people.
I wasn't sure what to do with there. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try.
We love it. We love it.
We love it. We're not clowning you. We love it so much.
Okay.
Genuinely.
I was going to go for like an Irish accent, but I just couldn't figure it out in my head. So I'm like, it's gonna be Southern.
No, it's totally fine.
We're locking
it's
in.
Totally fine.
That's the most northeast thing that you could understand. I didn't know what else to do. Southern.
Southern.
Benoit Blanc.
But you.
I appreciate the effort you guys have done so far. I mean, clearly the kobolds have been going crazy. That there's this one that was all beat up and like limping, and he came up here with some silver and gave it to me and ran out the door. But he apologized too for some reason.
He was faking that limp. I barely backhanded him.
Well, I'm glad you weren't too cruel, but clearly the issue with my basement isn't going to get any better. You brave heroes, could you continue on and take care of? You thought it was a dragon, you said?
Dargan, yes.
No.
Okay.
One of the kobolds had a necklace that had a dragon eggshell on
Dargan.
it. Dragon.
I hope for your sakes it's no longer down there, but and she kind of walks into her cabinet for a minute and pulls out these two potions. She hands them to, I guess, whoever's in front, who's accepting these potions.
Hansel, you're talking to her. So.
Yeah, I guess I'll take one.
Okay, so she'll hand these. Here's some healing potions from town. I think you'll find them very helpful.
I really appreciate it.
Please find the get to the bottom of this, both literally and metaphorically.
The next floor was down.
If it's a dragon, it can't. We have the eggshell. It would have been newly hatched.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still probably dangerous, or I don't know. I've never dealt with a dragon. I would go as far as say I haven't adventured that much. Period. But I will help you. So there is that.
I appreciate your courage. I assume this one speaks for all of you, and she gestures to the three of you. The other three.
Yeah, for the most part.
I mean, if there's a dragon underneath there, we probably should take care of it. So yeah,
that would be ideal.
Well, there are still beasts to hunt.
I believe at least two of us actually live here, so it would be kind of helpful to get rid of it, I would think.
Yes, I do sleep in this town.
Indeed. Well, you all are allowed to use my area to rest up and get some sleep if you need to, and the merchants in town, I'm sure, would be glad to buy any treasures or things you might have found down there. But please, sooner rather than later, please find a solution and take care of this menace.
Of course. We'll do that. We will. And then I guess we go to sleep. Deli just winks at Tamily as they walk by.
I hate it.
Oh no.
So we're gonna take like a full rest, I guess.
Yeah. So there's only one kind of rest in Pathfinder. You just rest at the end of the day. You can only rest once for 24 hours. It's It's usually about 8 hours what they suggest for resting. You don't recover full health on resting though, is what they do specify that. I cannot recall. Rest and daily preparations. You regain hit points equal to your Constitution modifier, minimum of 1, times your level. So your level is just whatever times 1. And I think just for the sake of speed and playing the game, I'll have so you guys can do your medicine checks and get back to full health from medicine checks as well.
Oh, I'm only down 2 health. I'm chilling.
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah, and then after going to bed, unless you were going to get to that.
No, so you guys go ahead and get some rest, do what you got to do. Anything else you guys would do before you do it, though? Before I go to the next part?
When I go back to the circus tent, obviously, I have to go back to my personal quarters, find a nice tutu and put it on Cobb, and then just put them in my bed and sleep on the floor next to the bed.
Okay.
I think one thing I do before I go to bed is
it was said so
wherever Hansel is staying, he kind of sets out Deli, and they have their spider legs out, and he's kind of just looking at them and just has the scroll in hand. It's like, Deli, I don't know how this works. And then its cupcake like head kind of just opens into just like toothy maw.
Okay.
And it's just like, okay. It just slowly just drops it in there like, oh god. As he feeds the scroll, as it just
Yeah, over the span of 10 minutes it will consume this scroll, and you now know, you don't have it memorized, but you know the spell Force Barrage.
Okay. Word.
Anything else he wants to do before we go to sleep? Okay, cool.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so you guys go ahead and sleep. You can eat food and whatnot. And then in the morning, you guys are allowed to make your daily preparations, which is about an hour of your time. So you get your spell slots back during daily preparations. You can choose new spells for prepared casters, which should be both our witch and our cleric. Any focus points that you might have spent come back. Get your armor on, all that kind of fun stuff, and then you're free to go about do what you want to do.
And we said that we did medicine checks to get full health back. Do you want us to actually roll that?
I'm not going to stress it. Like, you guys weren't that low in the first place. We're just going to say that between Tamale and your friends and being back in town, you can get it full. I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware that in Pathfinder, the rules do state that you don't get full health during a rest.
Yeah, makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, the emphasis is a lot more on you are using healing abilities to fix people up. Once you could be doing that. Yeah, exactly.
Word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys can go ahead and sell some loot. You guys can go back into the dungeon and go to the next level. Do we need to sell anything? You guys want to sell anything, or do you want to just go ahead and head right down?
We have that shield.
We do have the ring.
There's also an emerald.
It's in my monocle.
Oh.
I'm extra blind today.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just give up the ring, and it could just be like, it doesn't have to be a thing about it. Just like, here.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll for the sake of time, I'll go ahead and just like message you guys after the session and give you the gold you accumulated for beating all those. I didn't finish making this page. You guys should get, I believe it is 136 XP for killing those kobolds.
Swag. I love these obscure numbers.
544.
And also there's 30 XP I forgot to give you from the trap as well for finding and using the trap. Sorry. So on top there, 30.
574.
574. Wow. Beautiful. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and descend the steps into the next room.
I will lead the way.
And I get to take you guys to the next level. Side 2.
Yippee!
Please enter the room at the bottom of the spiral staircase right here. yes, we are entering the second level of the dungeon, and
there's a lot of people down here. Let me fix that real quick. My bad. Now
hello.
The
okay.
ambiance is correct.
Ambiance. Okay. Let me read the block of text here. The stairs spiral down deep into the earth before ending in a chamber that looks like it's been prepared specifically to defend against intruders. On one side of the room, a table has been turned on its side to provide cover, while on the other, crates and barrels have been piled up to create a second barrier. So in this room, you have these tables and boxes and barrels, and I want to have actually all of you take a step back for me. Stay on the landing.
It's all dark. It's all
tables.
dark.
And as all of you enter this room, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh
this
my
focus
god.
with blunt and smoking.
And this is the point where I also am supposed to ask you guys, what is your perception DC?
So that would be
Perception
10
DC.
plus whatever our perception is.
Correct.
14.
18.
10 plus whatever. Oh my
He's at
god.
16.
14.
So, as you guys come down to the bottom of the stairs, you guys are perceptive enough to hear that there are kobolds trying to hide unsuccessfully behind these barriers, and as you come down, they let out a little bit of a yelp, and they like, oh, intruders, wait, they're here, and they pop out and are pointing their spears at you in your direction. Standard numbers there. But cool. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and leave it here before a fight breaks out, right as the fights begin to break out. And we will go ahead and sign off for the night. And that is where we're going to end this session of Menace under Otari. Thank you guys for playing. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time for the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Bye.